Can I do kingdom stuff, or am I going straight into cutscene? Research topics have been complete. That's good to know. Oh, my coffer's filled up too. That sucks. How many citizens do I have? I would love to just level up kingdom. I do not have enough. Does it tell me how many I have? I feel like it should, but I don't see it. Probably just dumb. Okay, so my boy gets to go to the lumber mill. So I would imagine, I think I kept saying this, but then maybe trailed off. I'd imagine that there's probably 6 people for every spot that is well suited for the area. So like we have Chippy and Nile here who are well suited for the lumber area. I would assume that we can just keep building that up. Got a lot of suitable people here. I think the guy was for this, and that shoe is for this too. Good stuff. Put people here as well. It seems like you just don't want to really play around with this. You just want to get all of the good people in their spots. The only time I would play around is the times I have been, where it's like I might as well make an attempt to get some stuff going. Mining, explorers, and hunting's lodge. Alright. Just keep filling this up. And then you go here. And then this finished, so we can get rid of that. I probably will just move Kumbush to his spot now. Might as well. And then there was one other person. Yukon. Market Gardens Productivity. Is that this? No, that's a farm. Something over here? Fish market. Cook shop. Lumber. Do I not have a market garden? That might be something I just don't have yet. Because this is just ranch and... that's fine. Let me... research with you guys to improve foraging. You guys to make my skirmishes better would probably be good. We got a lot of IQ points now too, so that's nice. Who drops what? What would I want more drops of? Maybe lumber, because I already have 2 people here now. I should level up places. Let's go with that. Why not? So that's good. Good kingdom. I don't think I can really research anything else, right? I finished this up, and I can't upgrade that at all. Let me dump you here right now, but I probably should have been researching more here. I can't. I don't. Can I level this up? I could have, so I probably should just do that next. Especially since I can't upgrade my kingdom at the moment. Just going back in. I'd like to start talking things over right away, but you have kingly duties to attend to. Why don't you catch up with things here and come speak with me when you're done? Maybe... Can I... Let me look at... course, can I do anything here? Probably not. Only 3 points. Library will show me Citizen Almanac. Wait, it says 25. I guess because Evan doesn't count and Roland doesn't count. So I need 2 more people to be able to upgrade Castle. Quests, do I just have these ones, basically. And these ones. I need more ruby hue blooms and pancakes. I don't know where to get many of those things. Spring mantle, that doesn't really matter too much. I don't know, maybe I want to take this time, if they're giving it to me, to actually grind some more and maybe get more research done. I want to at least go... What are you just standing here for? To give me boots! And you. A nugget, thank you.
Oh.
I do like that when you put more than one person at a building, that the other people wander around and one just stands at the building itself.
Listen.
Helps to kind of keep it still very, lived in.
Yes.
Everyone's having fun. Wait a minute, I think I still didn't put everyone where they need to be. I just want to look at personnel. I just realized, didn't I have... No, I guess I did. Who did I think wasn't in here? Most places are actually filled too, which is nice, except Fish Zone. See, this shows everyone now. I guess the problem was the, anyone that didn't have magic at all wouldn't show up. Peachy I wasn't sure about, but I guess I did put her in the outfitter. Frankly, I don't even know where the outfitter is. It's this one? It is that one, okay. I got confused. Very confused. Yeah, let me get some grinding going. And maybe actually be able to fight some, get those other side quests done. Get out, you know what I mean. So I grinded just enough to basically get Evan and Batu up to level 24, and then Tani and Roland are behind by, you know, a level each. Roland because he died a couple times and then get experience, but whatever. I figured I'd stop there because I don't think I really do need to grind. I think these monsters are probably supposed to be just too difficult right now, considering that like the level 29 mission was a level 23 scary monster. That being said, I found over here in this like corner of the kingdom this little gremlin, and I didn't really practice, but checked him out to see if I could handle him, and I'm pretty sure I can. He seemed pretty straightforward, so we'll fight him so I can at least say I won one tainted monster fight. The only attack I really had to worry about with him was his like charge. And it's also kind of easy enough to knock him out of it, I found anyways. And you can see we're doing decent enough damage. The slime I tried again, and it seems like the only way I can really deal with the slime at the moment would be to slowly whittle it down with a ranged attacks from Evan, and I don't want to do that. My original plan with the slime was to wait till I get another magic user, and I think that's really for the best. Or to get stronger magic spells. I know that I am, obviously, with the grinding, I also did some stuff with the kingdom. I upgraded Evan's fire magic by 1 point and realized that I need to just kind of keep upgrading those to unlock some more powers. I'm assuming based on what skills are actually available to you in the, what is it, the spell store, what, you know what I mean. The place where you get the spells is like very specifically magic, it seems, so I can only assume that maybe once we get our castle upgraded, that we'll unlock one. It'll be like a martial arts training facility that will allow us to get like these kinds of sword attacks upgraded. Because at the moment, Roland can only really upgrade his static, I think is what it's called, which also doesn't seem that strong, but maybe it could be better later. This one. Maybe not that one. I think that was the wrong one. It was square. I chose the wrong one. Hoping that he doesn't kill any of my friends before we can finish this fight. But like, this seems to be the biggest issue with the tainted monsters, is that they're just very tough in terms of their health and how much damage they can do. So like, even if you kind of can handle them, like the skull guy, the skeleton man, Skeleplasm, is kind of manageable. You just have to watch out for his heavy attacks, right? But it's like, you have to do that for so long that eventually I slip up and I'm like, ooh, well, can't do that. We got bone mail though. I also obviously changed equipment around based on just what we were, well, I was able to get from grinding. But I think I probably just am not supposed to be able to do those side missions I have available. So I didn't want to grind too much. I basically just grind it until the monsters here didn't care about me. I wanted to wait too. I was looking at the tactics thing. Probably should upgrade this one more time so I can get more experience, which will allow us to change this quicker, probably. I can imagine that the monster affinity and elements and ailment thing probably would help a lot with those enemy types. And then I just want to see my bone mail. Reduces damage taken, greatly boosts resistance to poison. Good enough. Definitely stronger. What about you? I want to give you one of these. Well, bows. And then I guess we'll give you the other one because it helps with swords. And then you can stay where you are, because that's good enough. Whose shoes are these? Resistance to confusion. They might have been shoes that should have been on Roland, but I gave him profitable boots because I want more things. We should be good equipment-wise, I think, for anything. As far as the kingdom goes, all I really did was upgrade some of the establishments. Most of them, actually. Because you do get a lot of money, even if you're just casually grinding levels up. I basically was able to upgrade everything to its limit before we get to the castle level 2. I think the only exception being I didn't do the, I think like the fishing one, because I'm like, I don't even have anyone that's good at fishing. Why would I even bother with that? I also did some research into basically the stuff that makes things like efficient. Like I probably will not do much with armor or swords until we're near endgame, but I upgraded those to have more efficiency to them. And we probably make a lot of money real quick, so I would like to upgrade my castle immediately and then upgrade the coffer situation. Because that just keeps coming. You just keep getting money. Oh, also one last thing. This girl over here, Young Main, had a side quest I didn't realize because I was just trying to get material from people. But she wants us to get Scurrywinkles because Gaojai's favorite food, and she wants to give it to him as presents. There's not much to it. You get like a special spear thing, but you don't get like her brother or anything. So I think we are basically ready to go. So much money. I kind of like, obviously I wouldn't want to do it now, but I kind of hope that there's some way that we can exchange King's Gilder for like real money. I upgraded like this because I was hoping that the thing would be good, but it was just make food better. Also, it's nice though, the more specialized buildings do upgrade. Like this building didn't have the hammock and whatever little cauldron. It's a shame that like the ones that get material for you don't upgrade, but it's nice. I always like when they grow bigger and look better. We got a cool devil summoning circle here. Can finally get Beelzebub. But yeah, nothing else too important, I think. Or at least nothing that will really come up. We'll go and see what Roland had to say now. Although I am gonna quick save because, like, we didn't technically have a big final boss for this chapter. So, like, who knows? Maybe a assassin from the Mouse Kingdom will try to eat us in this room. I kind of just... Oh. Yeah! Yeah! He looks like he's, like, really angry. Was it, like, this corner specifically? Because I kind of can't do it when I'm over here. It's like they kind of give you a... It's weird. I don't understand. I love it. Don't understand it. Alright, what was I saying? I got a little worried thinking about the fact that Roland was like, make sure you're prepared before talking to me. Although he might have just been talking about doing more kingdom stuff. Are you ready to get the show on the road? Yes! My name is Evan. Alright, I'll go round everyone up. They're all here. I should have talked to them though. Roland, wait! I didn't like that you backtalked me about my plan to make everyone happy, so I'm gonna have you execute it. There are a few things I'd like to speak with you about first. Alright. First off, Roland, do you know my name is Evan? Very good. Oh, we're not gonna see what they spoke about? Or we're gonna play D&D?
Let's begin, shall we?
Let's begin, shall we?
I've gathered you all here to speak about our nation's banner. The cause we mean to unite under, and to work toward together.
It's been like a hot minute since they actually voice acted themselves, so I was surprised.
Evan proposes that we create a country without war. I'd like to talk about the concrete measures we'll need to take in order for that to happen.
Kill everyone outside of our country, then there's no war.
First and foremost, we'll need to sign a treaty with the other major nations of the world, effectively forming a single, united realm. We propose to call this treaty the Declaration of Interdependence.
Great.
I've taken the liberty of drawing up a preliminary version.
What does it say, Roland? Roland, what is this about our country being owned by the United States of America? What is that? We got the declaration, we gotta sign it.
The declaration will be our banner, the cause for which we fight. I like it!
It's dumb.
But won't that dollar an idiot be trying to mess things up in other countries, like he did in Goldpaw?
Probably, that's why we have to kill him, to make a peaceful nation.
You think that's highly likely, yes. But we can't worry about that right now. All we can do is visit each nation in turn and try to convince them to sign up.
You're really thinking of doing this? You realize it's a fool's errand now, don't you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, Roland? You even know it.
Sure, this plan of yours is a noble one, and a fine banner for an up-and-coming kingdom to unite under. But you're about as likely to get all the nations of the world to sign your little pact as I am to grow a third blasted leg.
Don't say that. We can do this.
Roland doesn't seem like the type to me that would believe in this plan. I could see him maybe going for it.
Says the man who just strolled in from who knows where.
Why is Batu being so combative right now?
Don't ideas in their heads.
And what would you know about running a country, huh?
Stop it! I don't know if we can do this, but it doesn't matter. I want to do it anyway.
I would at least have liked it if, like, Evan's last line there was, I want to at least try. But just saying, like, we might not be able to do it, but I'm gonna try to, like, just say try. I want to do it, though.
You what now?
You what?
I've realized something. Now that we've been to all these places and met all these people...
We've met, like, 3 types of people.
I don't just want to do it for Nella. I want to do it for myself. For all of us. I really do want to make a world where everyone can be happy.
We're gonna have to put like a big fish tank in here to have a mermaid person be on the council. I hope so.
And I don't care if we might not succeed. That's no reason to give up.
Like, that's fair enough.
Of course, it won't be easy getting all of the countries of the world to sign our agreement.
Like, we already have an example of
But
why
if
this
there's
could not
even a
work, or
chance of
probably
success,
wouldn't.
I
Because
have to try.
weren't the, like, fucking Grimalkin and the Mouse people, didn't they have a contract signed, or like a peace treaty situation? And then the Mouse people were like, no, we're still pretty angry.
And I'll need all of your help to do it.
I can't wait for Evan to have to talk down the Mouser guy.
How can a man say no to such a speech, lad?
At least it was
I'm
better
with
than
you,
the
Your
first speech.
Majesty. Come what may.
Better start with an easy one first, huh? I reckon Gold Paul sign up, man.
I know, like, I kind of over-exaggerate a lot of voices, like Batu isn't as heavy and whatnot. I feel like I hit Lofty pretty well, though. As being just a really annoying shit voice man.
Good. Then it's decided. We will unify the world. Just as Ferdinand once did.
Yay! Everyone's excited. Is that the end of the chapter now? No? Master Pugnacius is gonna be a punk, isn't he? His rap career hasn't been going well. He's gonna be very rude. I don't want to sign your treaty because you didn't invite me to your kingdom. Don't you know I have a trait that makes me very good at the fish market? Should have brought me there. He has to be, like, fine enough, right? Or he's gonna be, like... Well, we'll probably get a situation where, like, Pugnacius will be signed on there. And then we go to the Mermaid Land and they're like, we don't like that Pugnacius fella. We're not gonna sign it. You're a new guy, right? I think, you were, like, somewhere else, though. Still find it hard to believe that the Mandarin Hall but brought our kingdom to its knees. We must learn to be wary of such interference in the future. Maybe you were also here. I don't remember, there were too many named people hanging out. Alright, Pugnacius. Master Pugnacius, it's been a while.
Greetings.
Indeed it has, it's good to see you well. Since you so kindly shared Doloran's identity and the details of his wicked scheme, my men have been working tirelessly to apprehend him. Without success, I am sorry to say. Even now I cannot believe that I allowed him to steal my king's bond. Whether I was manipulated or not, what happened was unforgivable. I'm still surprised that they wouldn't just put Pugnacius' head on the pike, though. Like, the citizens shouldn't care if, you know, if the leader of your kingdom was like, ooh, I was, you know, manipulating things pretty badly, and you guys were suffering for it, I feel like they'd be pretty angry. They seem to just kind of, like, walk it off. I lived in penury as a child, except for, what's her name, Lily? She wasn't happy with Pugnacius. I wished only to build a country where no one would have to suffer as I did, but I made them all suffer. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not eliminate poverty entirely, and the more apparent this became to me, the more unsettled I felt. It was in allowing this matter to preoccupy me, and allowing myself to become distracted that I offered Doloran an opening. It will not happen again. I read somewhere that the majority of the taxes generated by Lady Luck are intended to help the poor, is that true? It is, and in my weakness I allowed her noble purpose to be corrupted. But enough about my woes, how may I help you? Sign this! Don't read the fine print, just sign it. We came to ask you to join in your kingdom with ours in the name of peace. United we might stand a chance of defeating Doloran and of returning your king's bond to you. To this end, we have drawn up a treaty, the Declaration of Interdependence. I hope to convince all of the great nations of the world to sign it.
Goodness.
All the great nations agreeing on something, and something as monumentous as this, the chances of such a plan succeeding are remote. But Gold Power will stand beside you in your endeavor. After all, there would be no Gold Power were it not for you. I'm glad he's just going with it. That's wonderful.
Indeed.
Indeed, but first I need you to find these 3 ingredients so I can make the perfect lipstick. We must hope that Lady Luck agrees. Oh, we still have to do Lady Luck?
Flippin' heck.
Oh, you're kidding me. I am not in Goldpaw. All such decisions are entrusted to fortune, as you know full well.
But...
Well, yes, but... Oh, if you insist. I feel like that shouldn't be a decision like that. I feel like that should just be a, yo, bitch, you owe me. Pugnacius, where was your debt board?
Lady Luck!
I mean, it'll probably turn out fine, unless if Lady Luck turns into a robot we have to fight. I can't imagine we would cheat this, would we?
Will show us that you deem it wise.
Oh no! Alas, Lady Luck has decreed that the pact shall not be signed. Do it again, though.
But...
Bitch, you owe us! Oh, come on. Luckily for you, I disagree. Then what was the point? Nani? I guess maybe just he can make a big show about it in front of everyone, like we're gonna stop with that stuff. No more Lady Luck. The world is in danger. We stand together or fall apart.
You honor me.
Goldpaw must join you. I guess this is a bit of a better, like, cap off to Goldpaw arc. Would you be so kind as to join me in the Grand High Rollers Hall?
Thank you.
Master Pugnacius, we are in your debt, but... no, he owed us. But also, we could have just not done this big showman thing, whatever. It's awfully nice of him to just say no. How about you guys? Are you happy about this?
Hey.
Can we go and eat some fruits and fortune on the way home today, please? Of course, my dear, of course we can. You can eat as many as you like. I may even treat myself to some double down dumplings. Alright, nothing important. I think that was the... No, this was someone else? That was the guy that we talked to about the Lady Luck thing, right? Must remember all that Master Pugnacius has done for us. The prosperity he has brought. All he ever wanted was a better life for the people of Goldpaw. Good for him. It's real nice how empty this plaza is now that I kidnapped like half the people here to join my party. And you're still here now? I can only apologize again for my unforgivable behavior in trying to manipulate fate for my own benefit. The guilt is something I will bear until my dying day. I've been lucky, however. Master Pugnacius has forgiven me of my transgressions and allowed me to return to work. And so I must work harder than ever in order to right the wrongs I have brought about. Was it completely your fault, though? I mean, like, everything here was basically acting the same as you. They were all playing with loaded dice. Pugnacious, now what? All necessary preparations been made for the signing of this pact of yours. I guess. I mean, we have a paper. Very well, then let us delay no longer. I feel like this should be more of a ceremony. Like, this should have been done in front of the statue. Oh, is this a magic one? Who made this magical? Volan, like, set up the paper, right? But, like, what's with all the seals and the whimsy and the magic? That's not the lettering from the Wizard's Compendium. That's new writing.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled. United we stand as one single land.
You know, oh look, we're gonna add it. I wonder how many more places we have to go to. That was cool looking though. And then it's like the actual paper. I like to let our banners of war never be unfurled, but you know, we still have to do some skirmishes occasionally, so don't worry about it. I suppose you will be visiting the other nations in order to gain more signatories for the declaration? We will, Master Pugnacius. Then I would suggest that you visit Hydropolis first. But you will need to cross the sea to do so. Give me a boat! Is there a spell we could use to fly there or something? Haha, you never cease to amuse me, Roland. Is that amusing? Even if such a spell existed, it would be impossible to maintain it for long enough to complete this journey. Well, not to be able to fly that far neither, lad. Ain't a wind I ever heard of can be relied upon to blow a man that sort of distance. Looks like we got there by boat or not at all then.
Indeed.
We read about how Goldpaw has a port city, right? So that's probably where we have to go. Indeed. A visit to Capstan upon Hull would seem to be in order. The shipwrights there are second to none. And their vassals of Goldpaw will send word of your coming. And it looks like we're going to Capstan upon Hull. I can't handle the name of that place. Let's find some shipbuilders and see if we can't recruit them for our own kingdom. Well, I have a lumber yard, so we got a lot of wood. Yeah, then they can build us an amazing boat so we can sail to Hydropolis in style.
Well, now.
But crikey, seems we've got a lot to be getting on with then. And we got like mineral that we can use to make nails for the boat. Thank you, Master Pugnacius. I hope your new single does well. I'll convince all the other nations to sign up to the declaration, I promise. I sincerely hope that you do, King Evan. May fortune smile upon you. You know what would be fun? Like, it would be too much work for no real payoff, but if they had that last bit with Lady Luck's dice...
And so Evan and his
I'll let
friends
the narrator
unfurled
talk.
the Declaration of Interdependence, the banner under which they would try to unite the world. Their first ally found, they set out to secure another, the maritime realm of Hydropolis.
We'll finally get a navy. But, like, if the die roll from Lady Luck was actually random and there was a chance that it would have been odd and he would have been like, well, good then. And not have that thing where it's like, I'll still do it even though it was even.